What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Cars924 YouTube channel. My name is Kazai, and in today's episode I bring you something very informative. Basically going to be teaching you on how to navigate yourself around the infotainment system in the Ford Ranger Wildtrak. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. This is the place where everything is cars. Subscribe to the channel and turn on your post notifications to be alerted when a new video is dropped. So without any further ado, let's get started. Alright, so cool. We are basically going to be starting with the very basic fundamentals. This is basically your home, where it'll be basically showing you your navigation and your radio station and all that kind of stuff. So basically, let's pretty much quickly just go to settings. We've basically got Apple CarPlay, we've got voice control, we've got the sound. We can basically configure pretty much anything on this vehicle. It's pretty much limited to what it actually has to offer. So now with the menu sound, you can practically change and alter the bass, the treble, and all that kind of stuff, and basically raise up your volume and pretty much adjust it to your personal taste. Clock, this is basically where we can change the time, and just depending on your location and all that kind of stuff, we can basically change it to the exact time that it actually is. And then now with Bluetooth, this is basically the setting menu where you can basically pair your cell phone and then basically see the devices that actually pair to this vehicle. So now with phone, the thing is, this is basically a list of all the cell phones that are basically connected to your device, and this is basically where you can obviously like answer your cell phone calls and all that kind of stuff. Now we're going to be moving on to one of our most utilized things on this infotainment system, which is basically going to be your radio. So this is basically where you can change your radio stations and various other stuff that it basically has to offer. And now basically with general, this is basically where everything is pretty much comprehensive to the T, and you can basically change your language, your kilometers, your degrees Celsius, and whether or not every time you touch the screen it makes a beep, all that kind of stuff. We've basically got our Apple CarPlay, we can alter our display, there's voice control, and then there's Android Auto preferences. So basically if you have an Android device, you can basically utilize this option. We've got valet mode and then ambient lighting as well. Well guys, thank you so much for watching today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it and found it quite informative. If there's any other furthermore questions that you want answered, please make sure to mention in the comment box down below. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.